I'm Maddie with Tempe Student Network, and we just got done listening to a wonderful presentation by Sandy Schwartz with Cox Automotive. I had an amazing opportunity today to interview Sandy, and we got to go a little bit deeper into his personal values and a little bit more information about Cox Automotive.
Values are just something that, you know, I just feel they're at the heart of who you are as a person, and you need to follow them all the time. Now, look, we all make missteps. We all have mistakes. I just want to make sure that everyone knows that if you don't check every one of those boxes, that doesn't make you a bad person. But I think they're the guideline and the outline of what you want to see in a good person.
What advice do you have for students who hit hurdles?
Yeah. Not much different than what happens to people who work for us who hit hurdles. Look, everyone once in a while is going to hit the wall. Everyone's either going to have a bad day, there's going to be something they don't know, they didn't study the right way for a test, they get into a class that they don't think is right for them or is going to get them somewhere. And you know, I'm not one of those that says just endure, just get over it and do it. Look, if you need a class to graduate, you got to take it and you got to figure out how to get tutored or how to get, you know, by that. But overall, you know, do what's right for you. What may be right for you may not be right for me. You know, you may get some things really easily and I may not. So I think that when you hit hurdles or you hit roadblocks or you hit, you know, the wall, what you have to say to yourself is that important to me and my values, important to me in my education, is it important to me in my life? You know, sometimes you just say, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to play on the sports team, or I'm not going to, you know, hang out with a group this weekend, or this is a class I just can't take because I don't have an interest in it, and it's not going to help me, and there's another class I can take. But I would say just make sure that you work as hard as you can to do that. But most importantly, understand why. You know, the why is a really important piece of all of us. You know, why am I existing? Why do I want to do this? And so when you hit hurdles, understand why it's tough for you, and understand why you either should or shouldn't endure, or what you have to do to get around them. That's my feeling.
My last question for you is that you did mention what you see in the future for automotive in general. What do you see in the future for Cox Automotive?
Well, what I see in the future for Cox Automotive, and it's a question we ask every day with our strategy work. So we're a $7.5 billion company, and I see this increase going, and then I see our core business flattening out and probably going down a little as we see more consolidation of auto dealers, we see more fleet miles being driven. At the same time, there's this amazing opportunity. So I see these lines crossing, and that amazing opportunity is this new fleet world where cars are going to need to be serviced remotely, and mobile services and car washes that are outside. You know, very few people know this, but we're the biggest car washer in the country. We do $250 million in washing cars, but they're all at our auctions. In the future, they're going to have to be done at places. You and I aren't going to get into a autonomous vehicle that's going to take us somewhere that's got a McDonald's bag in it or dirt in it. So we're really working on services that will take us 5, 10, 20 years down the road that are mobile service and also that are needed tomorrow that aren't needed today, and that's where our future growth is going to come. So I see us being a huge service provider for the mobility world of automotive going forward, as well as I still believe people will be driving cars as long as I'm alive. I know I'm going to be driving my Corvette as long as I'm alive. So it's that new world and being a big part of it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you got as much out of that interview as I did. I'm Madi Brooks with Tempe Student Network. Don't forget to like and subscribe.